So this is my Hawthorn's etching press that I use to print my Linocut prints. And in the past I've had lots of problems with what I call drag. And that is caused by the paper dragging against the inked up surface as it goes through the etching press. And that's because it's two rollers, top and bottom, with the bed that goes through between. So I tried quite a few different solutions to the problem, and the one that's worked the best for me is this handy little metal bar. Now the Hawthorn's press comes with two handy holes either side, which aren't for this but work an absolute dream. So I got a metal rod, sawed it off to size and put a cork on the end, and then I thread that through that hole like so. And what happens is that when I put my paper through, it holds the paper off the inked up block for as long as possible, so it's just only on top of it when it's actually underneath the roller. And then at the other end I've got spare hands then to be able to lift it up on the other side. So there's no pulling, it's just literally lifting, so it's just quite gentle, but that means I get a very good crisp print. I have also tried it with blankets, and I have a pulley system where I have a little hole in the ceiling where I have a little pulley on the blankets. It's a little bit trickier to use, and actually I get as good effects, printing effects, without using blankets, so I've stopped doing that and I just do it like this. So I've got my inked up block in my jig. It's just made of thick card, and then I've got a mask that I lay over to make sure I get a clean print. Then I've got the other three colours that I've printed already, and on that I've got my tabs. So what I tend to do is put them onto card, and then I've got like a hinge effect going on, which I find quite useful. So I clip that onto the Turns Burton pins, hinge it back, put my metal bar across, and then let the paper flow through onto that bar. And as it comes through, I unclip the pins at the other side and then lift the paper. And then that gives me a really nice, clean, crisp print with no drag. So I'd show you from the other side too. I've got my print there. I've got my inked up block in my jig with the mask across it. So I'm pulling my metal bar across, and then as I wind the handle, just letting the paper flow through, and that leaves my hands free to unclip the tabs and be able to lift it off at the other side, which I find quite useful.